Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Kansai Collective Dates Quest Break. Today we've got 5Y Osaka native joining us on a wonderful episode. Hear a little bit about his story, the fashion industry, modeling, and what it takes to go from zero to Sekaijin.
Kansai Kollective. West side of Japan, we out here coolin'. Zane and Nessa got connections. We know you got questions.
Take us away. Intro us.
We're waiting for our drinks. But
Hey guys, thank you again for tuning in to another episode of the Kansai Collective. It's Asa Questenberry. We're starting. Zane's not ready. Our guest is ready. Aaron's not ready. But we're here. We're live in the Kansai. Your host, Asa Questenberry, joining me always the man.
Did I introduce myself last? No.
Last episode, you did not.
I did not.
You might as well let the people know. Who are you, brother?
Let them find who you are.
I am the man in the flesh of this beautiful, handsome black man with the fly clothes named Zane.
No vein in that statement at all. My man loves mirrors. Let me tell you, this guy walks by a mirror. Oh, he can't stop. It's crazy. Always a pleasure, Zane. Always a pleasure. No, I'm just teasing you. We got Zane, Asa, of course. Hello, good sir.
Hey.
Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is 5Y.
Yeah, 5Y.
5Y, yeah.
First of all, you got to go into that. Where does 5Y come from?
Okay, my real name is Maget. Maget means maximum in my language, in Senegal language.
Okay.
I'm from West Africa, Senegal.
Senegal. Okay.
I'm from
cool.
Okay.
Yes. Give us the whole,
Okay.
Wind it back.
Sometimes I hear when people ask me where you from. Because I'm like, okay, which do you want me to answer with? My soul or
Whoa.
my body?
Oh, let's go.
We're jumping in.
That's
You
why
just
sometimes
piqued my interest.
I don't know, like
I want to know both, man.
facts.
Where's the body from and where's the soul from?
God, that's so beautiful.
my body from food, bro.
From food.
Yeah, from food, and you know the way until my mama.
Of course.
And now I'm here.
Right.
But for my soul, I'm in a prison right now.
Okay.
Reason why I'm trying to find who am I.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Love it.
Siddhartha swag.
Yeah.
Did you ever read Siddhartha, bro?
I know Siddhartha. Have I read Siddhartha? No.
So short and so good at the same time.
I had a really weird situation where I did a university class on Buddhism.
Right?
And like the professor was an atheist. So that was that was my intro to Siddhartha and the gang.
This is
so
so
to speak.
beautiful. I like, you know, what I like about my boy 5Y or Maximum, you feel me? He is a good listener. Like, do you want black coffee? You know, anybody would just be like, yeah. But he's like, nah, coffee's already black. Like,
The best answer, the best response I've ever heard to "Do you want coffee?" Yo, 5Y, you want coffee? Do you want it black? He's like, it's usually black, but I'll take sugar as well.
I always confused when people asking me that, like, oh, black, or I'm like,
Or what?
are you kidding me right now? Because coffee is black, bro. Like, what
To
you
start
talking
out
about?
with,
Yeah.
speaking of which, here we are in
Here
the
we are
house.
live
We got
again.
we got the deliveries coming in.
Yes.
Thank you to
Thank you. I
the
appreciate
Kansai
Let's
Collective
just
team.
cheers for
Cheers.
finding our souls, not our bodies.
Not our vessels. Cheers. Guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Kansai Collective. We appreciate it. If it's your first time tuning in, we love you more than we love our friends. Join us for the whole journey. We're always happy to have new people. Feel free to stop on down to our Patreon, show some love, get a lot of exclusive behind the scenes content,
Yes,
see what we
yes,
do
yes.
here in the studio with the gang. Right now we've got 7 of us in here, so there's a lot more going
love
on
it.
than what you see here at the desk. So sign us the Patreon, of course, follow, subscribe,
Party.
share, tell your friends, all that good stuff. And yeah, we appreciate you, and we appreciate all of our sponsors for making it happen.
We have a very interesting guest here today, Mr. 5Y, and they're asking you where you are from. So how do you usually answer people when they ask you where are you from now?
Okay. If they ask me in Japanese, I say, okay, Sekaijin desu.
Sekaijin.
Yeah.
Sekaijin. Explain to the
World-
people that don't speak Japanese. What is Sekaijin?
Because どこでもいい. In my mind, for example, physically I'm black, right? But it's just the body, bro. When I die, I'll go back where I came from.
Right. Back to the world.
So he's a world person. Sekaiji means world person.
Sekai world,
yes.
yeah.
So, kokoro no naka wa, I feel like
Inside.
I'm more than human. Of course, I'm more than human.
Huh.
And I'm the universe because, it's like, I see the world differently. Like, for example, in 5 years from now, I want to be on top. I want a miracle. Damn, bro, you the miracle. Why you need a
So
miracle?
manifesting.
Yes.
So, I mean, sometimes I look crazy because when you're alone and you think too much, sometimes it's too much. But perfect is boring anyway. I don't want to be perfect.
Quote on the t-shirt.
Perfect
So
is
I
born.
always like, trying to find the dumb question, the stupid answer, to try, like, I'm searching. Who am I? So, and I got too much information. But at the same time, I mean, okay, let me go back to the answer. Like, you're asking me, like, when people ask me where you from, okay, I'm the universe. That's
From the universe.
Swag.
Now, when you say that to a
Swag.
Japanese person, what type of response do they give you?
どういうこと?
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I was
What
like,
are you saying?
"Oh."
That's exactly what I would
And they were
imagine.
like, どういうこと?まあ、どこでも家。生まれ育てはセネガルなんですけど、心は世界人です。
And his Japanese sounds very good.
So
that's about
he's
me.
basically saying, if you want to say where I'm originally from Senegal, but my heart is really, I'm just a world. I'm
He's
just a
from
world.
the universe.
Yeah.
Love
That's- All right.
Before
man.
before we go in, 5Y,
We
I need you to
went
turn
in.
left and right, and I wonder if we can. My man is rocking the yennies.
The
in the ears.
Yennies.
The yennies in the ears. That is the entertainment swag, and I absolutely love it.
You gotta be different sometimes.
Gotta be different, man. Amen to that.
Yes.
I am impressed that you. I always think that I've seen the most interesting guests that we have on this show, and every time you bring more and more exciting
yeah,
people
big
as a
facts.
guest. 5Y, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to meet
Always,
you,
bro.
good sir.
When
What-
we met, yeah, it was just like this. Like we clicked. The fact that he's talking about the universe, you already know I was
He's like, yes.
interested. But he has a very interesting story. Let's deep dive into this. I know a little bit about it. Let's see if you can pull it out, Asa.
Okay. Question.
I'm gonna pull it out. All right, man. So you're Japanese from just the little intro there. You've been here enough time,
Yeah.
or you studied a lot of Japanese in your life before this. So how long you been based in Japan?
I've been here almost like 10 years now.
Almost 10. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
あと3歳. In my mind, I'm 3 years old.
Huh.
Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know no age, brain. Okay, the mystery, a mystery.
Okay. But physically, in this earth,
Yeah.
I'm 27.
27, and
Physically.
you've been here 10 years.
Yeah.
That is intense, man.
And 9 years marriage.
9 years married is mysteries. What a wow. Yeah, we're gonna keep
Keep pulling out. There's a lot of interesting things
That's what
in
he
this
said in
guy.
Japanese. He said mentally 3, physically 27.
Yeah.
Right. So very, very cool. All right. So my question: where did you two meet? Because for the people that don't know at home, like I don't find any guests because I don't do anything. Zane just shows up and he just got like a parade of interesting people. I don't know where Zane meets anyone these days. So where did you guys connect at? How did you guys meet?
Well, we have a common friend by the name Karen. Karen's very cool.
Karen, what's up?
Shout out, bro.
And he was so Karen had a dance show, and I came to help him with that dance show, and then he introduced me to 5Y, and we just started talking, and yeah, he was very cool. And
Here we are.
yeah, that's where I found out very interesting things. I want to dive in because we are actually both into fashion, as you can see from both of our outfits. And looking at Asa,
I'm just
it
like the bland
shows,
white
yeah,
guy in the middle. This
Big
is-
facts. What you got on today, Asa? You just got on
little
a
baby blue, little blue shirt. and shorts. I got a ring though, so that's how you
Nah,
know.
it's all good. Everyone
Make
got
a
their own
statement.
flavor. Your flavor would just be plain. You feel me? I love you, bro.
Kibishi, no.
No, I'm just kidding. But anywho, so you've been here for 9 years.
Yeah.
And 10 years. You've been married for 9.
Yeah.
What were you doing when you first got out here? Were you in Kansai too?
Yeah. Actually, my father lived here,
Okay.
and my brothers they are half Japanese.
Ooh.
Okay. When I was young, family story. My mother, my father was kind of like this. My father came to Japan, find himself in Japan. Got married with Japanese, and my two brother and sister. Half Japanese, so I never meet them until I came to Japan.
Right.
Yeah, because we live together, but my father is kind of like African father rules. Father is father, son is son.
Right.
So, but me, my grandpa raised me to do you.
Oh, swag.
Oh, okay.
Why
'Cause
was
he-
that? Why was that? Was like, has he traveled or like because he had a son before, so he knows how to handle you?
Or is it because he's your grandfather and not
Okay,
your?
my grandfather had how to say 14 kids, same mother.
Oh,
My mother, like my mother's side. My mother has like 5 brothers, and all 14 anyway. Yeah.
Wow.
My mother is the 7th position.
She's right in the middle.
Yeah, but like after I born, she had enough time, like hard time. Like she start like working in the fashion music industry actually. She acoustic music, but she let me, stay in my grandpa house. So she was in the capital in Senegal. I was in not my place. The place I born is not the countryside, but it's kinda. And I had many cousins, but all of them, their parents are there. Or the only one.
Raised by your grandfather.
Yes. And my father is in Japan.
okay.
I don't know my father family.
That alone is a crazy story,
Yeah.
man.
Maybe because of that, I have like kind of not angry, but I have to be tough guy, to defend myself because all the time people, some of my friends or some of my cousins be like, oh, because your parents don't like you, that's why you're here.
Oh, kids are mean.
Yeah,
man.
kids
are super mean.
But no, now you think about that, you laugh. Like, damn, because of that.
Right, made you who you are at this
Exactly.
point. Very, very cool.
It's like
man.
when people say, yo, haters. I'm like, no, call them motivator. They motivate you.
Big facts.
They hear, that's why you have to. Like, I have to prove nobody wrong, but thank you for
love
being
it.
here.
Love it, love it, love it. love it, love it.
Wisdom. Wisdom bombs.
We got like these are all Zane. I'm telling you, man, we got to get the soundboard for Zane. We gotta
Wisdom
get-
bombs.
In the future, Zane, you don't even have to talk. You just press a button, and then we hear your voice just make whatever that was one more time.
Tabe Hodai, we eating out here, my boy.
Tabe Hodai we. Tabe Hodai means all you can eat buffet. in Japanese.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Love it,
my
love it,
grandpa
love
like
it.
raised me that way just to do you, be you. Don't be crazy, but
Right.
act like you crazy.
Because like the hat, I'm just looking at the hat. The hat is I'm gold,
Yeah.
right? Basically, watashi
King.
wa kin.
Yeah.
I'm gold, and it's all
What
over
you
me.
are more the misunderstood.
Ah,
What you are more perfect is boring today. I
Right,
say.
right.
So I'm king in my universe.
love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Love it. Very
That's
cool.
beautiful. Yeah,
So
it's
you've
on
been
your
out.
head.
So you came here when you were 17.
Yeah.
Just 17 or 18.
Yeah.
Please give me some insight, man. How?
Okay. Yeah.
Always in Osaka?
Yeah. Suita.
Oh, Suita.
Yeah.
Oh, Suita's a north suburb of Osaka.
My father wanted me to go to school. I hate school because I didn't speak Japanese, no English that time, only French and Arabic and my language. And
Oh.
Arabic only 60%.
All right, that's 3
So, hold on,
languages.
You just dropped that you subtly just flex that you speak 5 languages.
No, I
Arabic.
speak 6.
Excuse me, sir. Actually, it's 6.
Look at the flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
French,
Arabic,
English,
English,
Japanese,
Senegalese, and silence.
and sign.
What and what?
Silence is language, bro.
Silent. Gems.
Yo, I told you, bro.
Gems.
He's
You gotta
crazy.
calm down, Zane. You're getting too excited.
I'm
man.
very excited. I love it.
People
I love
understand
it.
you more when you keep your mouth shut. and
Machigai
act.
nine.
Oh my god.
That's
I
why
said
Rumi say.
silence.
That's why Rumi used to say.
I wanna
Rumi,
give you a
the greatest
hug, bro.
Yumi, when love is speak, you don't need to open your mouth. That's silence language.
We got the studio. We got J-Lo, one of our previous guests in here. He's just like, his eyes right. He's like, this man's
And
talking
if that's
right
the
now.
case, I speak 3 languages too.
Yeah, bro, you do.
Actually, I speak a lot of languages, right? They're just not verbal.
I don't speak. I'm actually mute.
Okay, and my father wanted me to go to school. Oh, you want me to continue? Or?
Yeah, please. So your
And
dad's
I-
went you
I
to
hated
school, right?
Because I couldn't speak the language, Japanese, no English. And everybody, people like, hey, where you from? I'm like, I don't understand. Because in Japan, of course, when they see you're black, it doesn't matter if you're black, white, Middle East, whatever. Oh, you must speak English. I didn't understand. Zero English. Because in Senegal, we colonized by French. So we do speak French. French is like the second language.
So, since you grew up with Senegalese and French,
Yeah.
and then you came to Japan at 17,
Yeah.
which is a country that's not strong
Yeah.
in English.
Yeah.
Where did you learn English?
Okay. First, I communicate only one person. With one person, my father. I wanted to understand Japanese so bad because I wanted to understand this country.
Right, of course.
My brothers, they don't speak English. They don't. Oh no, I didn't speak English. They didn't speak French. No French. No word of my language. Only Japanese. I was like, "Hey, this house is boring."
Right.
So I left. I came to number packs. I see people dance. I'm too easy to make friends with people because I'm not that shy. So I'm like, okay, translate. I want to be friends with you.
So you
then-
just
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. Go.
No, I just like so. Just to frame this, for like my man shows up here. He can't talk to his family.
No.
He can't talk to anyone at school. He can't talk to anyone for the most part. Because again, not a lot of people in Japan speak English.
Yeah.
And you just go to a park and see people dancing. Pull out your translate, and you're like, "Let's be friends."
Yeah. Easy,
And,
bro.
and apparently it's worked because here we are 10 years later and you
Yeah.
speak perfect
That's a
English.
fact.
And I remember a lot of my friends told me like, no, my girlfriend told me like, but you should learn English because people gonna talk to you no matter how good you are in Japanese. I'm like, no, I'm in Japan. First, I have to understand this language.
I feel the same way.
English later, because English and French have many same.
Similarities, right?
Only the accent is different, but same. So it's easy later. And in Japanese, they say, and people are like, but if you don't like school, how are you going to learn this English? Like, okay. 難しいって思ったら難しい。
Yeah.
簡単って思ったら簡単。
If you think it's
Simple,
difficult,
it's going to be difficult. If you think it's easy,
Because it's like,
it's going to be easy.
well, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I believe it's not that difficult, so it motivates you. Because
Yep.
if you believe it's impossible, don't try. Don't do your best. You're wasting time.
I need to hang out with 5Y more, man. I feel motivated
No, I'm done, bro.
already.
I try to do that. He just once you become Ace's friend, he don't listen no more. He just uses you as a talk, like something to talk to, like a teddy bear.
What?
It's transformed into a human form. Yeah.
That's mean,
And
man.
yeah,
That's
to
mean.
finish that part, like, okay, my father didn't like that I didn't go to school. So he told me, like, I bring you here, brought you to Japan, to go to school to change your life, your way. But if you were not going to school, you will go back to Senegal.
Oh, okay. So what happened
Honestly,
then?
I didn't want to go back.
Of course. I can. Oh, okay.
But the first 6 months, if he told me that time you will go back to Senegal, I will go because I didn't like nothing in Japan. Because the food is different, the culture is different. The first time I saw people dress, I'm like, what the?
right.
Yeah,
Right,
because
right.
everything was different. I know European style, but Asian style was so
Totally different.
Total.
Totally different.
But the way they applied, they took the shoe off, before they entered the house is same. Senegal, we did that.
Apparently, only Americans keep their shoes
Yeah.
on. Dirty Americans.
So my father just told me like, okay. He didn't like it, so he told me like, then if you will not listen to what I'm saying, do your way. So, but you are not gonna stay here.
Okay.
That was the first time my girlfriend helped me find the baito, housekeeping. It's very close, Central Resist Hotel.
Right.
Yeah, I started.
And
doing
that's where you
baito.
started.
Yeah,
Baito is part-time job.
yeah.
So his girlfriend helped him get a job, housekeeping.
Get you
by
a
here?
girlfriend,
Yeah.
guys.
Get you a good lady. And is this the same woman you're
Yeah,
now?
married.
There you
She was
go.
my first girlfriend, and yeah, she's the mother of my 2 kids.
That's beautiful.
Love it.
Beautiful.
So 10
Hold
years.
on, yeah.
Started with Baito. Very quickly, girlfriend, family, everything. And now you're at a point where Japanese 大丈夫ですね?
もちろん。
まあもちろん。
何パーセント知らんけど。
Of course. Of course, it's easy. Yeah. Okay.
But okay, let's go into your early 20s, man. You had some type of pursuit you were going after. What were you trying to go after?
Okay. Many story, bro.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, for fashion, I was skating after job, after baito, the part-time job.
Skateboarding.
Yeah, with my friend Yuki-san. Yeah, it's been a long time I didn't see him. Yeah, and we're skating around like middle Suji line. So, and one guy, he's a photographer. Stopped me. Hi, if you don't mind, take a picture. I'm like, what for? Because in Senegal we don't do that. You are not gonna just take a picture of someone you don't know. Because you might like, are you gonna use
kinda
my
strange,
image?
yeah.
Like, oh no, you look like a model. I'm like, bro, I'm not gay. Because, oh, let me explain.
Please, I just think it's hysterical.
No, because let me explain. That time in Senegal, I watch on TV many times models the way they walk, but in the image in Europe, because my mother now live in France. I've been there too. It's kind of like model is for like
Well, there's
Feminine.
a bit of
Yes.
femininity
the way,
with terms of
the
male
way
models,
you walk
right?
is not like I'm not gonna say real man because real man is on head, not you know the way you talking, the way you walk. But in Senegal it's like kind of like nah. If you are gay, okay, do it. But if you're not, let them do it. It's because you kind of like disrespecting them. I'm like, okay, I'm not gay. I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with gay. Let
Was
me
this a
explain.
Japanese guy asking?
Yeah. And he laughed because I say that in Japanese. That time my Nihongo start become like sumama. So he explained me. I'm like, okay, cool. And he gave me his business card. Invite me to Tokyo Hankyu Umeda for exhibition like a fashion image. I don't know. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I don't feel want to go. I don't know nobody there. And my girlfriend told me, go. You have to create the opportunity. I say, but don't drink every cup of opportunity. That's how you get poison. It depends, So I don't
many
know.
quotes.
I don't know this person, and he just invited me. And at that time, my image in Japan is kind of like when people invite you to the kind of party, yakuza. So I was in that show. Okay, sure. So I've been there.
Well, real quick, when you say you're in the show, were you a model or were you just watching the exhibition?
I had nothing to do with model. He just invited me. I went there, and then Miyamoto-san saw me. Like my first manager for agency, the first contract I had, Miyamoto-san saw me like, are you model? I'm like, no. And I remember some older people too, like, can we take a picture? Because I wear a suit, Of course, my confidence is in my mind, so whatever I wear, people feel it because the vibe is there. So energy never lie. And he told me like,
You are coming back for every episode here on out. We just made 20 T-shirts alone from 3 minutes of conversation.
okay. And she asked me, oh, are you model? No. Are you signed with agency? No. Yo, please just meet me. And she gave me like appointment. We had appointment, so sign me up and boom.
Boom.
Now you're a model.
So you're a model.
Suddenly gay.
But I was in Tokyo. Hell yeah. Yes.
Just like that. Sign a piece of paper. Now you like guys. Right. Oh, that's funny. So, but what's... that's crazy. Because at this point, did you still have the baito?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I remember people started. That's why I hate. I wasn't sure if I'm model for real for one time because people like, why are you doing baito? You're a model now. Because that's the image that you have now. But you're wasting time. just to go, because now they see you.
The
They say-
image is totally
yeah.
different now, right?
I'm
Right,
like,
right.
I'm model. Yeah, and of course, sometimes we did some like test shooting. It works. Sometimes you went to audition, okay or not. But the agency didn't hype me up.
Yeah.
You know, and like is okay. Now I start believe it, and I really love this job now. I love it. I wasn't sure if I love it because I love it. If nobody didn't see me as a model, but I love it because everybody opinion got me
Right.
now. So I'm like, I have to go there, and start doing it. So I quit and went to Tokyo alone.
He went to Tokyo. Now, how old were you at this time, my boy?
The time was 2016.
So your
End of
physical body,
2015,
your
20,
physical body, what was
21
that?
years
Yeah,
old?
something like that. Yeah.
21. Okay, boom. You're
No
in Tokyo.
connection. Yeah.
21. No connections. You're out there. What do you do from
Bruh,
that point?
Every day. I was living in around Kanagawa, not Kanagawa, Yokohama, near Yokohama. But I took a train until Komazawa Koe. From Komazawa Koe to Jingumae, I walk every day just to get the connection because I had no connection, no friends.
Just to meet
nothing.
people?
Yes, and asking me if I'm a model.
That's crazy.
That time, my ambition was like, I'm the one.
Right.
Yes.
Love it.
If you don't got me, you're wasting time.
You're like, I'm heading up.
Yes.
Love it.
And I remember it wasn't that easy though. Now I'm explaining because I did it, but that time was because I remember I had an audition in very near to Chiba. I had only one ticket for go. Go back home, no money. I worked 5 hours.
You walked 5 hours from
Yeah.
Chiba. Chiba is not. I mean, Chiba's close to Tokyo, but it's like a 45-minute
Yeah.
train ride. Like, Chiba's not like.
Actually, it wasn't actually Chiba. It was between Chiba and Tokyo. Shinkiba.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still a 5-hour walk.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So,
Yeah.
needless to say, no one can knock your motivation or perseverance.
And I remember like Face Tasmo.
That's a famous brand.
Yeah. I had the audition by alone with no agents, nothing. And I was there like, oh, where you from? I'm the universe. Actually, Sakaijin. But they laughed like, okay, but where you from? Senegal, born and raised. Oh, how long you been in Japan? I told them that time it's kind of like almost 4 or 5 years something. I'm like, okay, which agency? I came here by myself. How did you find it? No, I check on the internet, like the fashion season, Tokyo Fashion Week, SS 2016. No, it was a fall, AW 2016, and there was a guy named who is a beer guy, stylist Yamamoto. So I asked him. I kind of like him, but there's a designer didn't like me.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Hater.
yeah.
Hater.
Motivators.
Yes,
Motivator.
sir.
Motor.
Yes,
I'm listening, bro.
Don't call them hater.
I'm listening.
They're motivator. Yeah,
Big facts.
because you need a hater. You know what? Because even like, for example, you're a musician or whatever you post, you need them to click because they're trying to find something to, some shit to say.
What about you?
Every time they click, you were going up, bro.
Lisa has a
Kanye.
lot of haters.
Yeah, because think about it.
Yeah, he's lit, motivating me, bro.
Because if nobody hates you, nobody know what you're doing.
Big facts.
You need them.
Well, I forgot. I don't think there's a specific person, but you can't move up without making. It's impossible to make everyone happy. Someone at some point is going to have a problem with something. We had a conversation the other day where we were talking about where it's like, in terms of like, a situation that someone ended up. All you can really take from that is how can I be better?
Yeah.
Right. But you can't attach yourself to this person doesn't like me, because there's gonna be plenty of people that don't like you. The only thing you need to get out of it is what role did I play in that situation and how can I improve
Self-reflect,
from that point.
improve.
Bro, I don't know the key of success, but the key of fail is trying to make people happy.
Try to make
Because
everyone happy,
if
right?
everyone like you, you have a serious problem. You are not free anymore.
Big facts.
Your life is over. Now it's controlled by people.
Because you got to make them happy.
Yes.
Right. So the challenge we face with this is we're bringing Five Way back for a second episode
Okay, sorry.
because there's way too much to go into here. So today, are you still a model?
Actually, I'm trying to be a designer. I don't know.
So you're moving up in that world.
Yeah, because
Okay.
for example, this clothes I made it, you know. Actually, okay, I quit model for like 1 year now.
You
Yeah.
got you. We skipped so much juicy stuff, bro.
We're getting the red flags from our producer. He's telling us our studio time is limited, unfortunately. So we gotta bring them back. But
Yeah, don't
I'm
worry,
sure you
don't
guys
worry,
are plenty interested in this. So you've been in fashion, you've been in entertainment, started with modeling, and now you're working your way up through that.
Yeah.
Zane likes to ask a common question on this podcast, which is, what's the next steps from here? What do you want to do from this point going forward? Like staying in Japan, what's your goals in this sense?
In the future, I will let the universe decide. But my plan for now is living the moment, bro.
Live in the moment. And where does the moment take you? Like let's just dial it into fashion, right?
Okay. I want my daughter to continue this legacy. But I will not try to like fix them,
Force
like,
her,
you know,
right.
force them to do this. I don't know what they want to become, you know. But I want to open, you know, a way to
Have them
to make
continue.
their life easier. And one day, if they try to change it in a different, way, of course. Yeah,
I wouldn't say make
Love
their
it.
life easier. I'd say you want to give them more opportunities.
hell yeah.
Right, because life is not easy.
Even if you're successful, more money, more problems. More money,
There
more
it
problems.
is.
5Y, my man, from someone who's come here with zero language,
Yeah.
zero connections except people you can't even talk
Yeah.
to where you are now, which seems like, you know, a good network, language skills, a wonderful family, a career. Very rarely, you know, a lot of people come here with some type of credentials, right? They came here to teach or they came here to something. Very few people we talk to start with, in a lot of ways, nothing, right? Your recommendation, someone in a similar situation, what do you recommend to that type of person? Coming to Japan on ground zero with nothing.
You already dropped a lot of gems already, but next gem you gotta have to pay on Patreon.
Oh,
Come support us on Patreon.
Check it out on the
But
Patreon. We can't
Go
have
ahead,
an answer now.
answer Ace's question,
Yeah.
man.
Do you? Be you?
Do you be? Oh, do
No
you?
one is you. That's your power.
Right. This is very, very, very true, especially in Japan. I find a lot of people underestimate the fact that just being your unique individual self in this country, market,
Facts.
culture, whatever, has so much value.
Yeah.
God, what a
And-
great episode.
Oh, I
Final
want to
parting
say
words,
the
yes,
last,
please.
the last thing. Okay, for people like me, I mean, I'm not talking about
Sekaijin, for
No,
Sekaijin.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, people who wanna try many, like do them. You know. Sometimes, if even like you have to know the difference. Do what you have to do, and do what you wanna do. What you want to do, later, because you already know what you want. But do what you have to do.
Now.
Yeah. Example, me, I'm making clothes, right? But I buy simple clothes, remake it. But if I don't have money, how am I going to buy? I might steal somebody packet, like, you know, whatever, durable. So do what you have to do, trying to make it survive. Even you don't like it, try to like it.
You have to survive.
You
one
have
way
to
or another.
try.
Right.
Me, to be honest, first, I wasn't sure if I will stay longer with my wife. It wasn't the type of girl I used to dream. But I try. You try, and then you like it.
I saw this thing, just not to deep dive into relationships, but I saw this thing because people are saying, the type of partner I have to be with for life. It's you don't really find that type of person. You more so choose that type of person because everyone is there is no perfect type of person, right? So you have to.
Perfect
Like
is
you said,
boring, bro.
perfect is boring.
Remember that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you again for tuning in to
Whoa.
another episode of the Kansai Collective. As always, 5Y, much pleasure. Zane, you were kind of rude today. I
Let
don't
me
know how I feel.
tell them. Okay.
Please.
Can you get a little bit for me?
Please, a little beat. Okay.
All my Japanese friends. Okay. Senegal umare donu ko migajin khada ka beautiful kokoro sekajin petty boy oshare papi like a kaye can't stop me bitch get okay man.
Guys, thank you again. Tune in on our Patreon for some more episodes or for more content from this episode. Thank you to our sponsors, Morty Salasan at the Deck, Edge Wilderness, Aaron, our big producer, Zane, Hinomaru, Dronex, Ushigaisha, all of our studio guests, interns. We appreciate all of you guys, and we'll see you again on the next episode soon.
Kansai Kollective, west side of Japan.